What's going on, guys? Your buddy, your pal, Rafi614. Thank you for all your support. I do apologize. I haven't been uploading videos in probably over a month. Um, just been a little busy for trying to uh, fill up applications, find a third shift job, which will suit me because um, Mrs. Rafi works first shift, and uh, my baby girl Jay, she gets out because of her school schedule. So it's better if I get a third shift job. And anyway, um, this video is not about Funko Pops. This video is not about Call of Duty or none of like that. Um, I wanted to share a little something that happened to me. Um, I am kind of sad right now, kind of bummed, hurt, um, uh, upset. Um, I haven't posted up yet a picture or a video of the Call of Duty truck or theme that I did on my truck. Uh, and I was bound to finish it up by this weekend and upload it. I work very hard for the little that I have. I'm very humble. I'm not a show off. Um, and I wanted to share this that just happened to me. I went to bed late last night. It was like 3:30 in the morning. I was shaving and stuff. I looked at like a werewolf. Was leaving my beard grow, so I had to. Um, and I heard a thump while I was shaving or whatever, and I was like, I don't know. I thought it was just in my head because I had the water running and stuff. And I walked outside to check out my cars. Hopefully, nobody was trying to get funny or be funny with my two cars or Mrs. Raffi's car. And nothing, everything seemed normal. We have lights out here, so the cars are literally lit up. The whole, parking lot's lit up. And I went back inside. Being that I went late to bed, I woke up late. And it's like a little bit past 10 o'clock in the morning, 11 o'clock or whatever. And I walk outside to warm up or to start my pickup truck. And I was going to head out with Mrs. Raffi. And I noticed a mess inside the truck. Mess that I didn't do. Glove compartment's open. Uh, some lights that I was going to put underneath the truck were all over the place. Registration, a mess. I did leave the driver's side door unlocked last night. Um, but where I live here, as peaceful and as quiet as you could hear, probably could hear some birds chirping. That's how quiet it is 24/7 here where I live. I didn't think none of it, but then I don't know. I just started looking. I checked behind the seat, and I had two speakers, and the speakers are gone. And I'm like, oh, hold up, this is, I don't think this is not right. I go around, and I noticed that my R2D2 Civic had some like eyelids on the headlights are completely gone. Um, and I look over to Mrs. Raffi's car, and hers are missing too. And at that point, I thought, real quick, I hope the brand new LED light bars and fog lights I put on the truck are not gone. So I say, turn around, they're gone. My LED light bar is gone. The fog lights, one of them was twisted sideways, as if somebody was trying to steal it. So yeah, somebody broke into my truck and stole the speakers and ripped my 24-inch LED light bar that cost me money. I bought like 4 months ago, and they ripped the eyelids off of the Civic, and they went and ripped the center caps from the rims, and the wrench to loosen up lug nuts was in the floor in front of the car. So it seems like they had intentions of stealing the rims on the vehicles. Now, I kind of already let it out. I called my mom, not to worry her, but I called her in Puerto Rico because I was choked up all day. Because I'm upset, but I'm mostly hurt. It hurts because maybe to some people that haven't seen, well, of course, that don't know me, that haven't seen it on my videos and my posts, you see the the Call of Duty truck, or you see the R2D2 car, and you probably think there was a lot of money invested in them. You see the aftermarket rims, you see the LED, of course, with the truck. I'm gonna show you guys in a little bit with the whole paint scheme and the whole camouflage or whatever. You would think there was a lot of money invested, and there's really not. It's all I guess it's all about the uh, what they look like, and what people might see. But it's unacceptable. Um, to whomever might have done it, I don't hate you. I don't. I'm not gonna hold a grudge, and I'm not gonna hate, because hate, that's a big thing. That's that's a that's a nasty word. Shouldn't be hating. Um, at the moment you get pissed off, and just human nature, and you be like, you know what? If I catch this guy or whoever it was, I would have whooped his ass. Excuse my language. It's a normal thing first, because you're upset, you're hurt, but it's unacceptable to all of whoever might see this, that you're the kind of people that like doing that, just breaking into people's stuff and doing stuff like stealing. And you know what? I'm I'm this is personal. I don't have to do this, and I thought about it for maybe an hour or so about doing this video. But I said, you know what? I've been pretty much open, and to all my subscribers, and now I'm just myself. So you know what? Might as well do a video. Um, I'm kind of here at this point. I'm struggling, which is one of the reasons why I haven't been doing any Funko Pop hunting videos, because economically, money wise, I'm a little tight. You guys know that I've been unemployed. I've been unemployed since like July. I had to pull out my 401k money that I had accumulated, and I've been living off of that. Trying to find a third shift job that will suit my needs. And I have arthritis in my back and this degenerative disease, so I can't be doing a job where I have to do heavy lifting or anything like that. Um, so I've been applied a few places. Walmart, I think. I went to Walmart a few days ago. I filled up an application at Walgreens. Just trying to find a job that where maybe I have to do some stocking, but I don't have to be like lifting anything tough, and I don't have to be outdoors. Excuse me, because the when it gets cold, my back really starts hurting. But anyways, I I I do bust my ass to do these cars. My Honda Civic cost me $300. Thanks to my buddy Mike Fulham. He hooked me up with it with a friend of his, and then I had some $200 rims, and I went and I spray painted them, and whatever I do by hand. Here I'm not spending $900 in suspension and probably $1,300 in rims, and I don't do that. I work with whatever I have. The truck, I'm gonna show you guys, spray paint. I probably spent maybe not even $100, and little by little, and spray paint, and I spray painted the truck, and I did the decals and all that good stuff. But it hurts that whoever it was has to come into my property and just help himself going inside my truck and stealing stuff off of my truck, or pretty much vandalized my other car and started with Mrs. Raffi's car too. Why? There's no need for it. We all work. You don't know in the situation people might be at that moment, and you just have to, the little bit that have, you just have to come in and invade their privacy and come and mess with their stuff. Why would you have to be touching something that you don't own, that is not yours? You know what I'm saying? And I'm extremely upset, but I'm hurt. I am so hurt what people will do. I don't harm anybody. I don't have any enemies that I know of. You know what I'm saying? I get along with everybody, and I'm really, really, really upset. It's unacceptable. It really is unacceptable. I won't be able to replace that light bar in a while. Right now, I'm trying to get a job, and funds are running low and stuff. And like I said, this is personal stuff, but I say, you know what? I just wanted to share this because just because my truck will look however it look, people think, oh my God, this guy probably has money. I don't. I'm broke. I'm so broke. I'm poor. You know that my truck might look like $1 million. That's a different thing. But that's I've done this by hand. 5 years working on this. Cold nights, me working out here and trying to do this. I've done it for 5 years. You know what I'm saying? I don't have money to take this truck to a freaking body shop or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But really, you have to come and whoever this, just come and break into my truck and take my stuff. And yes, material stuff. It's not about the money. It's about the effort, the hard work I've put to do this. I don't be asking nobody out there for money or begging for money or stealing stuff. I work with what I have, and this is has to happen. It's really unacceptable. I'm gonna show you guys what the truck looks like and stuff. So this is what my final product, what I end up doing with the truck, painted it white, did the digital cam on it, those $100 rims that I had bought on Craigslist, did the two-tone gray and white. I left the billet grill as you guys had chosen for it. Right there, what you see in the front bumper is the bar where the LED bar used to be at, which they ripped, and I had the wires were hanging, but I took them out so I didn't want to short or whatever. But it's unacceptable. They went inside the truck, they made a mess in there, and then they came down to like just, I don't know why you have to even just cause damage just for the hell of it. Even cut the tonneau cover. Like, what did you get all out of that? You know what I'm saying? It's like I still got a few things to do to it. I don't want to do it. Look, they went and they ripped the center caps off of the rims. Why? I have no freaking idea. What was the whole purpose of ripping the center caps? The eyelids that I had right here, right across, ripped them off. What for? I have no idea. They went as far as ripping the lip, the front lip I had on it. They ripped it. They broke it. So it's no good whoever stole it if they're gonna put it on the car or whatever, because they broke it. They ripped it off. And then they went and ripped one of Mrs. Raffy's eyelids. They left one on, but they ripped this one. Like, what do they get out of that? Like, I don't understand. I'm just like this is like an emotional roller coaster going up and down, left and right. Like, it is unacceptable. Work for what you want. If me, I'm struggling. It's me, Mrs. Raff, my wife, my 3 stepsons, and my daughter, and on a paycheck to paycheck. I mean, on my case, I had to resign from the job that I used to work because pretty much of my condition and the kind of work that I had to do. I couldn't do it. I couldn't be out now in the winter, lifting up heavy windshields when the company or the people that were managing or whatever couldn't work with me to probably give me smaller vehicles or have me in shop. But anyway, that's the past. And I had to do the sacrifice. I resigned and I pulled out all my 401k, and that's why, with what I've been paying my bills and trying to struggle, I'm really struggling. But you don't see me here begging or going by house or doing whatever GoFundMe or nothing. I work with what I have. I'm not begging. I'm not stealing and any of that stuff. I work hard for my stuff. That's how my parents taught me to work for what I want. Not to go and just because I see something nice, just go jump a fence or whatever and start stealing stuff from people. It's unacceptable. Work for what you want. Don't come and steal from people like myself right now that barely have anything, and then you're just gonna come and start stealing and vandalizing and ruining. Yes, it's not about the money, it's material. Yes, I'm okay, and I'm glad that I'm okay, that I'm safe, nothing happened, and that they didn't steal the cars. But at the end, to me, it's a sentimental. It's the hard work that I've put into this. You know what I'm saying? I've been trying to make my YouTube channel go a bit further. I've been trying to get the attention from Activision and Sledgehammer Games and Infinity War. You know what I'm saying? Try to help a good guy that's just trying to do what he does best, working with cars. And I like my video games and I like my Funko Pops. and it gets frustrating. That's why I'm doing this video. I'm doing this video because I am frustrated. I'm just being transparent, and it's just I'm one of so many thousands of people that are really struggling. It's like the rich keep on getting richer, in this whole YouTube. And please, maybe I'm ranting or because I'm upset, but I'm gonna tell you straight up right now, it's frustrating. 5 years in a row I've been doing this truck, hoping for, I don't know, there's people that do less and get sponsored for stupid stuff. I'm willing to, I don't know, get sponsored and dress up my car. It doesn't have to be Call of Duty, it could be Halo, could be whatever, one of these companies that maybe want to sponsor a guy, like, I don't know, public relations, and drive around and do these kind of things. But I don't have the money to rent a garage or own a garage. I don't. I'm down to the bit where I have to sell my Honda Civic soon to, until I get a job. To, God knows, if I don't get a job within the next few weeks, I might have to sell the truck and buy a bicycle. I don't know, but I'm only sharing this because it is unacceptable. Stop stealing. Stop taking people's stuff. It's a lot of people that work for it. Just because my truck looks nice doesn't mean that I spend $2,000-3,000 on making it look like this. No, it took me maybe not even $100 and hours in this cold weather, because I live in New England. It's fall already. It's cold out here. You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot of work. It takes me total probably like 9 to 10 hours total to put these decals randomly, and everything. You know what I'm saying? It is unacceptable. It is unacceptable. I'm hurt. I'm frustrated. I'm annoyed. So many things at once. Work for your stuff. Stop stealing. Stop stealing. If you decide to start stealing or whatever, at some point it's gonna catch up to you. You're gonna go jump into somebody's car or try to break into somebody's house, and somebody's gonna be armed with a gun or with a bat or with a knife, and then all you're gonna see is the family members of that robber or whoever it was that broke into a house and got hurt or killed. Oh, poor nothing. Poor nothing. Maybe if is half of that family's or parents or whatever fault that guy just kept on being a thief, because maybe the neighbors said, look, your son came into my garage and stole my basketball or whatever. Oh no, my son would never do that. Okay, so don't even do nothing about it. 3 months later, 2 blocks down, hey, yo, your son went and stole my bike. My son will never do that. Next thing you know, keeps on escalating. Now he's freaking selling drugs and stealing cars and God knows what. And now one day he's just run into somebody's house or into a car with somebody that's armed or whatever. And what? He was doing the wrong. I'm not saying that nobody should lose their life over stealing or anything like that. But I'm telling you right now, it has to stop. And it has to start with us parents, teaching our kids from now, knowing where they're at, who they hang with, what they be doing, what they do after school. Did they actually stay after school in school, or they went running off with their friends? You know what I'm saying? Trust me, my parents knew where I was at every moment, and I think I came out being a pretty decent, citizen. Like, clean record, never been arrested, never been in trouble. All I'm saying is, please stop stealing. Let's get along. And for whoever did this to me, I forgive you. I do. I forgive you. You probably need it to sell and make some money then, but I hope it's the last time you steal, and get a job or get some help. I'm just saying. This is Rafi614. Thank you so much for the support. Sorry for the rant, but I had to do it because this is upsetting. This is upsetting. I'm really, really tight and money, and now this happens, and there's little things. Sometimes you're down on your luck, and then stuff like this just piles up. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna quit. I'm not gonna accept defeat. So thank you to all of you that already send me messages on Facebook, and I'll get over this, but it's unacceptable. Stop stealing. Get a job. Work hard for your stuff, and that way you don't have to worry about nothing else. You work. It's yours because you work for it, and that's it. Nobody has to touch it. All right? Love you guys. Later, Gator.